like you said, it's got my interest. I definitely want to check it out more.
It's not bad. It looks fine. It looks interesting. But I'm sitting here going, it's just another medical procedural. I don't know if I can get invested behind the kid because like the kid's autistic, so you know he's gonna be kind of be that dick to other people, but you know he can't.
Well, so has House too as well.
Well, here's the difference. House was just a dick.
Yeah.
He has a reason of being a dick. Text from Christopher. Hey bro, check out our newest, most popular video. I don't know what that could be. Well, fuck. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of SRBTV. I am Kristen, and as you can tell from our little opening there, we have a very special episode for you today as I will be checking out the series premiere episode of The Good Doctor. Now, why am I doing this? Why isn't Christopher here? Why am I doing this? You know, I think the main reason, and something on my end, was that you're probably coming from the fact that, as you saw from the opening, our Good Doctor reaction trailer video reached over 18,000 views, which would be great, except for the fact that, you know, I made the mistake of calling of calling the main character of the show Good Doctor. He's gonna be idiot. Oh no, he's autistic, so he's gonna be a dick to people. And for a while, nothing was viewed on that trailer. We got a good chunk of comments. A majority of them, for those who don't know, I've replied to each and every one. A majority of them. I probably haven't gone back in a little while. I might well go back. And I responded to all of them as best that I could. And essentially, what I've told everybody was, I'm going to tell you guys this. There's no excuse. I messed up. There's no excuse. I messed up. I should have done my research on autistic people, the premise of the show overall, because I went in there blind and I shouldn't have, and I am really, really sorry. I did not mean to offend anybody, to offend anyone else. I was told by multiple comments that, aside from the fact it's based off a K-drama, which I'll get to in a sec, that, there's different kinds of autistic people new autistic people overall. And that leads me to my second reason. My second reason why I'm doing, second point making is why my brother isn't here. And that's two reasons. One, he already saw the first episode of The Good Doctor with his wife, so I wanted this to be a blind reaction, so I didn't want him here, say anything or express anything. So this is, and of course the obvious fact that he's not the one who made the mistake, I was, and for that, once again, I'm really sorry. I apologize, and I should have just done more research on it. Now the video, of course, we're doing today comes with all of this, and that is, of course, that, considering that as of this recording there were 18,000 views on that video, I have to do it. I was really just going to keep on going with the apology train in the comment section of that video, but after seeing that video became our most viewed video on the channel, I decided everybody deserved more, and you guys deserved a lot more, and I'm really sorry. I did not mean to offend anyone. With that out of the way, apology drink's probably gonna keep coming, so I'm really sorry. With that out of the way, The Good Doctor. Now, I've done my this time around. I've fully done my research, and there is stuff behind it. Now, there are things that can trigger autism, is what I found out. There are in fact multiple cases of autism. Some more not so great than other. I mean, some more not, not as like serious as others. Some a lot more serious than others. And other ones I'm surprised I found about. Like, for example, the main character in this show, played by Freddie Highmore, which in this case, he is a autistic savant. That is a form of autism called savant syndrome. Now, it is not officially recognized as a mental disorder, and it's usually triggered by something in the past. It's usually triggered by, it's triggered by different things, either from your past, or something a little later in your childhood. I even read that there's not a lot of kids who are stable enough when they become, kids with autism who become stable enough to be on their own as adults and stuff like that, and everything like that. And so, apparently there's different fields for autistic savant, and our main character, ironically, I did do all the research for the autism part, but kind of forgot to do more research on the characters. Our main character plays Dr. Sean Murphy, an autistic savant who leaves his small town to work at a San Jose hospital. With the help, it looks like, from what I remember in the trailer, it looks like for the help of somebody who looks after him, or somebody, who's trying to help him get this job. And apparently he's had some childhood experience that more or less where the autism comes from. And this is him trying to do what he does best, using his autistic savant, using what he's learned, and using what he's learned overall through what he's been through, being an autistic person and having savant syndrome as well, using these traits and medical abilities he's learned to help people overall, and save their lives, pretty much. And let me see what else. But yeah, this form of autism is really interesting. It can be brought through 5 key areas. I believe it's rare. I didn't look that up. I don't know if it's a rare thing or not. From what I read, it is something that does happen with autistic children. And so it looks like that's what he's trying to do. I don't know if it's, I'm going to find this out in the show, so I don't know if it's, the reason he does it is because of what he went through as a child, or what he wants to do to prove, people wrong about what autistic people really are. Because reading more about just like the range of autism, the range in different types of autism, it varies. It really varies from child to child. It could be something psychological. It could be something coming from a parent, something genetic. It could be stuff like that. So it has to be something from there. From, I remember in the trailer, it looks like he didn't have a great childhood. Like, say he went through some childhood trauma, so it doesn't look like he had a great childhood. And from the trailer, I got the impression that he's doing this mainly because of a promise he made to his brother. So, it's weird seeing Freddie Highmore in stuff like this. Honestly, I remember him from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I remember after that he kind of hit puberty and started doing a lot more different films. And for the most part, I haven't seen any of them, but I've heard good things more or less. I heard he's pretty good on Bates Motel, that that modern day Psycho prequel movie. I heard he was pretty good in that. So it's cool to see him in a more main character role, not as a psychotic villain. You know. Let's see. It is now, from what I read in the comments when going on the Grand Apology Tour, was that this was based on a Korean drama called, roughly translated to Gut Dakteo. I am sorry if I'm butchering that. And it is roughly translated means good doctor. Now the show, I believe the show, if I remember right, the show, good doctor. Ooh, see. Let me see. It's a South Korean medical drama. And it didn't actually last that long. Apparently, it only aired from August 2013 to like early August 2013 to early October 2013, and only had a run of 20 episodes. Interesting. Now, from what I was also told, the creator of this show is one of the executive producers of this show as well. So it'll be interesting to see where they go, where the differences can be. I mean, I may check out down the road. As for me reacting to this, I'm not 100% sure what I'll do after this. I wanted to mainly watch the first episode to give an actual opinion on it, mainly because of what I said. Well, but there's another smaller reason I want to do this video, and that's the fact that I was also, reading through the comments, I was also chastised for saying it was going to be bad, because, you know, it was from the creator of House, David Shore. Here's the thing, I was so brutal on it for the David Shore part in my original trailer action, because the show was good. House was good. Early like first half of the series, House was a very good show. I mean, there's a lot of amazing episodes that come from it. I have like easily 5 of my favorite episodes, medical drama. 5 of my favorite episodes. It's things like my second medical series I've ever watched next to Scrubs, and I really enjoyed House. The only reason I hate upon it is it got to a point where it was just rinse and repeat in this more later half of the series, and then I started losing interest. I finished watching it eventually, but I just started losing interest. I thought the series finale was fine at first, but looking back at it, they could have done so much more. And that's why I kind of don't have faith. I don't have full faith in this. You know, it's because, you know, or it could be great early on, but then they can hit like a bump in the road, you know, down the line, and it would be something that I wouldn't have faith in anymore, because I'm like, oh, it's rinse and repeat. I've seen this formula before in House and stuff like that, and that's why I pretty much I was like, really against this show at first. I mean, but now everybody everywhere is just really enjoys the show. Overall positive feedback on it, especially from families who have autistic children, adults who live with autism, things like that. So it's got a very good buzz around it. If I'm right, I think it either got picked up for a second season or got a full season order. Full season order. Let me see. As of this recording, it's only got picked up for a full season. It will take a little while longer. It just means they have more network meetings, have more faith in it. The ratings are up for it, and things like that. I know I believe the debut was like highly rated, like had a whole lot of viewers watching it, and that's good. Especially like when it comes to early on, when you're a new TV show, you gotta make sure your network has faith in you. If the network doesn't have faith in you, aka the ratings are low, you're getting canned. But if they have faith in you, they'll give you a full season order. And if they think you're freaking like Jesus, Jesus levels of amazing, both in viewership and praise, like Empire, for example, they'll nearly, like, only a few episodes in, so there are a few that will get picked up for a second season right off the bat. There's not a lot of shows that come to my mind. I think there's no shows that come to my mind. I know there are shows out there that got picked up for another season, like only a few episodes into like their first season. I'm trying to think of a show. I can't think of a show at the moment. So, after all is said and done, once again, I am really sorry, and I'm hoping this could lead to something more. Like, maybe I'll watch. My current plan is just to watch the first episode, and we'll see where it goes from there. I mentioned in the trailer reaction that I have a couple ways of doing things with new shows. If the trailer impressed me enough, I'll start watching from the beginning, from here on out. If it didn't really impress me all that much, but was still interesting, I'll watch. Still intrigued me, I'll watch a few episodes and go from there. However, if it was like it looks fun, it's like you're unsure kind of on it, I usually wait to see if it gets picked up for a second season, not just a full season order. It gets picked up for a second season. If it gets picked up for a second season, then I'll probably do something like slowly binge watch the first season. I believe my only one that falls under that right now is the Lethal Weapon series, because I saw the original trailer for that, was like, wait till see if it gets picked up for a second season. Got picked up for a second season, so now, sometime down the road, I'll be watching all of Lethal Weapon, so wish me luck. But until that happens, and until this video ends, I'm going to be checking out the series premiere episode of The Good Doctor. So I will see you in the post show. Later. Oh, I heard about this. They have a specific. Sometimes on people have a specific route they always take. Very unique route. I'll give them that much. Damn, they the crappy middle. Has back. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Mister?
This must be a little bit like hell for him. The environment and all of that. Oh shit.
Doctor, let me take a look. He's turned into a guy. Does anyone have a clean cloth? Please, someone.
I have a fresh change of clothes in my bag.
That's great.
Yes, film this, people. Film this. What's wrong with you people, bro? Disgusting creatures.
I'm saving it.
Nice. Oh! Ah! Like,
Sunglasses.
ooh, that's...
You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Hello. I'm Dr. Sean Murphy. I'm a surgical resident at San Jose State Bonaventure Hospital.
Oh, damn!
Also has savant syndrome. Genius level skills in several areas.
Savant
he has
syndrome.
almost perfect
Yeah, that's what
recall.
I
He
said.
has spatial intelligence, and he sees things and analyzes things in ways that are just remarkable, in ways that we can't even begin
can see from
to
some
understand.
artists can
Those
see
are assets,
from a
undeniable
2D or even
assets when
3D
we operate.
plane, pretty much.
Particularly a surgeon.
Overall, they can see from different planes.
You've known him
For
since
some
he was 14.
autistic savants.
You care about him. He's like a son to you.
Dr.
That needs you to,
I heard.
Oh, she's such a bitch.
Damn.
No.
You know, Grey's Anatomy here for a second, folks. Don't worry.
It's kind of silly.
Actual doctoring will happen again soon. Trust me.
Maybe. Say for sure I need to know what it is you're talking about.
Us.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, he sees what he's learned through his studies and stuff. But he sees it in a different plane. Analyze.
The veins in the boy's left arm are pumping.
Is that bad?
I don't see.
Intrathoracic pressure.
His chest is rising. He's breathing.
The chest is moving paradoxically. The left lung is in distress.
First sign of a life-threatening condition known as traumatic. Yeah, he's remembering his studies. He's remembering the books the medical books he read and stuff like that. Literally reading the book in his head.
Sharp knife.
Flipping through the pages in his head. That's interesting.
Now, body, you should start artificial respiration. He's going to stop breathing very soon.
Goddamn!
Dr. Melendez would like
This is
to do
like
surgery
mic drop.
today.
Leaves.
You need bypass surgery quite urgently.
Emergency. That one. That one right near the top looks very sharp. Would you get it for me?
Well, I'm not going to give you a knife. Awesome.
There's not the time.
Thank you! No, it's like, dude, let me do my job!
Idiot! You're lucky we didn't just shoot.
No! He's trying to save my son's life.
Yeah! Yeah, TSA! Great job! Great job! Gold star!
Get that consent on 104?
Well, I mean...
Of course.
Thank you.
Aww.
You think he's right?
I think he's my boss.
Oh, damn.
You'd have to choose between my boss and the woman I'm screwing. Not much of a choice in there, right?
Dude, that's messed up.
Excuse me, please. Decision should take place 2 rooms down.
A bit squirmy when it comes to actual medical procedures. What is that?
Was the air to get out, the water in the bottom stops the air from coming back in.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that's impressive. I mean, that is impressive.
Saved his life. He saved his life.
Help that his father abused him and his brother. Oh shit! Oh fuck you! Dude! Dude, fuck you! Holy shit! He just tossed that fucking rabbit like it was a fucking paperweight.
86 BPM.
No, it used to be higher.
No, it used to be 86. It's still 86.
It used
Hold on. How many meds in a pickup? I'm isolating this sending aorta.
Jesus Christ, man. I agree with the one doctor.
Under the left atrium. Something white. Is that part of the lung?
It's a pus. Do you have TB?
No, he doesn't have it.
No, not currently. Does he have a history? This is an abscess. He's gonna trigger this.
Oh! Oh, damn! Oh, damn!
Can we set up board and keep that map at 60? In the middle of the suction, I can't see a damn thing.
Just let the kid help, god damn it! Just let the kid fucking help! Shit! Can you explain to him that you're a doctor?
That rabbit is dead. I'm sorry, man.
That's how he first met that doctor.
Smells different when it rains. What do we do now?
Well, you should bury him, I guess. I don't know, give him a nice funeral.
The surgeon needs to communicate, not just information, but sympathy.
He is!
Can Dr. Murphy
He is doing that right in this very moment!
For a job interview. Are you going to sit here and tell us that there were no other equally qualified young surgeons? Surgeons without this one's issues.
The rationalization is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Words like temperament and oh no, oh, how are the patients going to react? Aren't we judged by how we treat people?
Prejudice.
I don't mean as doctors, I mean as people.
We just, you know, you just look at him as autistic.
We don't have the same advantages that we have. We hire Sean and we give hope to those people with limitations, that those limitations are not what they think they are, that they do have a shot.
Spending a lot more on malpractice insurance.
How old is this kid again?
I'm really supposed to hate this guy.
Sponge stick.
I know he's doing his job, but god damn it, he makes me want to punch him in the face so hard. It's working then.
5 minutes ago.
All against.
Fuck all you!
Excuse me.
Is this a medical emergency?
No, no medical emergency.
You weren't supposed
Yes,
to.
I know, but you need to go online.
What site?
Pretty much any of them. Twitter, YouTube.
That's why they had the phones. Yeah, motherfucker!
He has over 200,000 views. Apparently, he's one of our doctors.
Dr. Sean Murphy saved this boy.
The boy is in OR too. Dr. Melendez isn't sure if he's going to make it.
Okay, that explains the YouTube. That explains the YouTube.
Yes, I sure can't handle a knife.
I hate the music! Oh, thank God. I hate that music, man. That music got really fucking tense. It's like,
That was a short formula for screwing things up.
I don't know. Letting things get personal is how we make it matter.
I was watching enough medical stuff, movies and dramas to know that much.
So are you proud or disappointed?
Do I have to pick just one?
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Hey.
Excellent. Someone less than excellent means someone else dies.
Well, I would love to make you happy, Doctor. I would love to hire someone who never, ever makes a mistake. Unfortunately, God already has a job.
I can accept that
Oh,
insights that none of the rest
damn,
of
it's
us will.
impressive burns.
Can you accept that he will make mistakes none of the rest of us will make? You won't be the one who pays the price.
Hey, you know what?
No! Oh, fuck you! Oh, damn! Ah, damn, man! They were just playing hide and seek! God damn it! He's still standing there. I was wondering, I'm like, did he just, like, explain?
The day that the rain smelled like ice cream, my bunny went to heaven.
For you, I'm afraid that's literally true. You're a nice kid, and you're obviously very smart. But you don't belong here.
Fuck you.
So as long as you're part of my team, this is all you're ever going to be doing. Suction.
You're banging the person who
I saw a lot of surgeons in medical school. You're much better than them. I have a lot to learn from you. You're very arrogant. Do you think that helps you be a good surgeon?
Dude! Oh! Damn! Burns! We need to be at the burn ward, man. All these burns. Dude. And that was the first episode of The Good Doctor. Now, I thought it was pretty good. I can see why a lot of people, no joke aside, I can see why a lot of people got on my ass for what I said. Because he doesn't act like a dick to people. He's a very smart kid who not only has grown up his entire life with autism, but on top of that, has to deal with a very abusive father, and the fact that he watched his own younger brother die in front of him. I mean, that's just Freddie Highmore does a great job in clearly illustrating a lot of the symptoms autistic people face. He definitely, it's amazing. I believe he's actually from the UK, and he has a very good American accent. Yeah, he's English. Yeah, he's from London. He's 25. God damn. 2025, making me feel old. I think he's the highlight of this. He clearly did his homework, did his research on what it means to be an autistic savant, and it clearly shows from flipping the pages of his own mind to figure out what's exactly wrong with the kid, to trying to listen in on the heartbeat to figure out what's wrong. I mean, it clearly shows. There was a couple of, I think overall, not overall, the show has the potential to be really good. I haven't seen anything past the first episode, so I could be wrong in that statement, I could be right. I can see why a lot of people enjoyed it. He doesn't come off as arrogant. He doesn't come off as an idiot. He doesn't come off as a dick. He just comes off as somebody who wants to help people and stuff. And regardless of where he's autistic or not, that's all he wants to do is just save people, because of not only what he experienced growing up, but what he experienced when he saw his own brother die. I can relate to him in the fact that we all have brothers we care about, and having somebody there to have your back at all times, and it was the other way around too. So like his younger brother was the one who was protecting him, who was the older one, and it was so cool. It reminded me of the relationship I have with my brother, and I think that was very touching, and it definitely resonated with me overall on that. They've clearly established villains, or not villains, just people. You know, the guys are gonna be dicks for a while, like the head doctor guy. Let me see, what was his name again? Let me see. No, that's. Let's see. I space on names a lot. That's my bad. I space on names. Come on. That's some characters. I think it was Dr. Melendez, if I'm right. Yeah, I think that's who that was. Yeah, Dr. Melendez, pretty much. Yeah, he's a resident dick for some reason. Like, he's a good surgeon, but he just wants to get the job done. And just doesn't, I don't know, he just seems to not trust the kid. Like thinks less of him because he's autistic. Because he could figure out the problem. I think that's one reason he hates the kid. We have the doctor the president of the hospital, which is, resident. I'm so bad at names. I'm sorry, people. I'm so bad at names. What was it? Dr. Glassman, who now we see why he's so, he's trying to help out Sean out, because he not only sees potential in this kid, but he sees that he could be something more greater to prove that, now, he even brings up how, there's always been prejudices when it comes to hiring people into the medical field, and this is no different, and he tries to prove that overall. I think he does a good job. Richard Schiff, very well-known actor, he does a great job here. Like I said, Freddie Highmore does a good job here. You can definitely tell that Dr. Melinda, what is it? Let me see. Dr. Claire Brown, we can definitely see there's something with her. Is it Claire Brown? Yeah, it's Claire Brown. We see there's something definitely that she's gonna be the connection to him. There's a lot of shows that do that where it's usually somebody with gifted abilities. Because I think that's overall my only downside with the pilot is that it's just like most other like procedural pilots like this. They establish why you should be watching a show, and it's because of the main character overall. And that definitely shows here, like with what House did. I think that's my only downside. But like I said, they usually have somebody to bounce off of, like a everyday average person or a straight person. I forgot the term, the straight man. The person with common sense and stuff like that. And that looks like what Claire Brown's gonna play in the show. And for the fact that you can see how adept he was in figuring out what the kid had, what was exactly wrong with the kid, and things like that, and how he has to. This is the beginning of his journey, and he has to climb his way to gain the respect he deserves from the other doctors in the hospital. I mean, you can tell he's already formed something with Dr. Brown, and it may take time with Dr. Melendez overall. There was hints at potentially other stuff, like more regarding the granddaughter of the person who founded the hospital, her relationship with Dr. Melendez. That'll probably definitely go somewhere. Same goes with Claire's relationship with that other resident. I forgot his name. And I think overall this is a good show to watch to see, more about what being autistic means, and this is clearly something I can see why a lot of people watch, because it's definitely very intriguing. I think, like I said before, Freddie Harmer does a great job, and you can definitely tell he did his research in, looking the part, acting the part, going over what he's supposed to do, what he's not supposed to do, things like that, and what it means to really be an autistic savant, not only autistic, but autistic savant per se, exactly. So I think that is just absolutely amazing. And I think he's going to be the highlight of the show overall as time goes along. So, yeah, good show, good start. I'm going to leave it up to anybody who comments on this video. Because I'm going to make sure my brother, if he's watching, he's going to make sure to pin a comment on the original trailer reaction to this video specifically, so that way if anybody wants to see my overall reaction to the first episode, as well as my apologies, as well as what I found out more about autism and more about what they go through, let me know in the comments. Do you want me to do more episodes? Do you just want me to do what we normally do with our Marvel stuff? Marvel Netflix shows, and just, watch the first episode, probably watch the mid-season finale, and then watch the season finale? Or do you want me to go episode by episode? Definitely let me know. And I forgot to bring it up too, the chief of surgery, Dr. Andrews, he, they give flack to the guy, and, there are a lot of burns on, a few people in this, but the guy's just doing his job. He's trying to ensure that whoever they hire will not fail them or anything. But I think what makes him not so great is the fact that he's just judging the kid for the fact he's autistic. The president of the hospital, he makes a good point saying, we've been prejudiced for so many years as different people. This doesn't change. It has never changed. So what makes pretty much Sean so different? And you can see it too in his Sean's speech to the medical board. Pretty much, he really analyzes and thinks about his response, and that's where he brings up how his rabbit went to heaven, and his brother went to heaven, and how he wants to help those in need. Overall, I mean, that's why he keeps the plastic scalpel his brother gave him as a gift as a kid when they were younger. That's why he keeps it, and I think. He may look like the villain, but I think he's just doing his job. There may be some aha, now you're fired kind of things going on throughout the show, but for the most part, he's just another surgeon trying to make sure, they help people. And they gave him flack. They really gave him flack. And that lady with the YouTube video too, that was just, it's like, I was pissed to why are you doing a YouTube thing? And then you see at the end, oh, that's why you're doing a YouTube thing. I honestly was kind of hoping that they would go a different direction of trying to get the kid. I thought she was going to come in and say, oh, that Dr. Sean guy you're talking about, he's downstairs, and he figured out what's wrong with this one kid who he saved in the, and it's all over YouTube and stuff like that. I wish that YouTube part wasn't in it. Just, the board got down there, actually saw that, talk to the kid and stuff. I wish they would have done something different with that too. But yeah, I think overall it's a solid start to a good show, good medical procedural, and I hope it does well. So other than that though, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to me more about this premiere, comment down below. Once again, like I said before, if you want me to do the next episode, or you want me to perhaps do the big episode, like a mid-season finale or the season finale, let me know in the comments below, and I'll look into doing more. I don't mind. I have a crap ton of shows to catch up with as it is. I'll just add this to my list. If you want to share us around, share around, because this definitely needs to be shared around, because I want people to see that I really do want people to check this out, not just because of my apology, but also because of the fact that it's a good show. It really is a good show. And that way to handle autism from just the pilot alone shows that I think they're going to do well overall. Much crap I give for David Shore. I'm pretty sure for much crap I give David Shore, he still gave me House, and by the end, I still really would always recommend watching House from the beginning, just to check it out. He knows how to do a good medical procedural. I will give David Shore that much. If you like us a little bit more, like me a little more than anybody else, when it comes to just talking about stuff, whether it's this or anything else, or it's this pilot or anything else, hit that subscribe button, and if you're also on mobile, make sure to hit that bell icon to the right hand side. Now, this is the part where my brother would say a bunch of random, bunch of random stuff. What I will say is, let me know any and all thoughts on what you thought of my reaction. Let me know if I did something wrong. If I made a mistake in doing my research on autism, if I missed something, if I said something that wasn't quite right, let me know down below. And like my brother would say, thank you for watching. So on the next episode of SRB TV, it honestly depends on when my brother gets this up. So on the next episode of SRB TV, you're either getting the series premiere of Marvel's The Punisher. You're either going to get our reaction to Crisis on Earth X, the big DC CW second annual crossover event. Or perhaps the season finale of Punisher. It's all up to my brother, since next week is Thanksgiving week, so he may or may not be able to get it up on time, so it all depends. But until next time, I'm Kristen, and that has been a very good doctor-filled episode of SRB TV, and I will see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.